I built an AI clone of myself to start making money online. And halfway through testing this thing, I realized that this might be one of the biggest opportunities on the internet right now because it solves a massive problem for people. Most people hate getting behind or in front of a camera, right? Most people don't want to create content. Now you don't need to. And so for me, in the last 30 days, last month, I actually generated 2,379 email opt-ins, 149 sales, over $20,000 in cash collected, and $5,700 in new monthly recurring revenue from videos that I never filmed. My AI clone helped me do all of this. So in this video, that's exactly what I am going to be sharing with you. I'm going to share with you exactly how I did this, my entire process, more about this opportunity, why I believe this is the biggest money-making opportunity out there right now. And it's going to get even bigger and bigger as the AI boom continues to progress. So I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to jump right into it. Imagine publishing 30 pieces of content weekly while generating tens of thousands of views daily. This is the system that I'm going to be breaking down for you today. It really empowers you to pull in qualified sales and leads every single morning or night, all without ever having to sit down in front of the camera. Embrace yourself, you guys. Embrace the future of this technology. It really has transformed my business, and I know it can do the same for you. You can create content 24/7 without burnout. It really has been a huge piece for me as a, new dad. Like burnout and my time that I have available is like a very real thing, and this has been a huge, huge help for me. You can turn content into traffic. You can turn it into leads. You can turn it into sales. You can start and scale your business without having a huge team, and you can multiply your reach and the people that you speak to across almost every single platform. And beginners can do this just as well as big brands. So you don't have to be experienced. In fact, by the end of this video, you're going to see how normal everyday people, and I'm going to give you some examples, are actually benefiting and making this happen for themselves with very little ramp up time, because the tools that exist today just make it that much easier. Now, one of the things before we dive into, showing you the details of all this stuff that I want you to also think about is it took me a long time to get over the fact that I would have an AI clone out there replacing me. I thought people wouldn't like it, and the numbers have proved me wrong. I was very wrong. And I'm going to be sharing all of that with you. Now, whether you want a clone of yourself or you're going to be going the second route, which I'm also going to break down, which is cloning somebody else and getting paid to have videos and content for them, it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter. The numbers support that we have passed the uncanny valley of AI content that is cringy to where it is super realistic to the point where you can't even tell the difference. Let me give you an example. This video I'm about to show you is completely generated with AI. It's not me. The people that figure out how to use AI right now are going to dominate the market over the next 5 years. The ones that wait are going to wonder what happened.
I'm Nick Ponte, and I run the fastest growing digital marketing agency in Hawaii. I've watched this exact shift happen before with social media, Google Ads, and SEO. The people who moved early won. Everyone else played catch up. Right now, AI is the biggest opportunity I've ever seen in my career. I put together a free training called the AI Fast Track that shows you exactly how to use it to build real income, even if you're not technical at all.
No fluff, no theory, just the system. If you're interested, just comment guide below and I'll send you my free 4-part AI fast track training that walks you through everything step by step. I'll see you there.
What do you guys think about that? To me, that is insane. These full body videos where, it's not just a talking head anymore. The ability to create these types of videos are getting better and better, like every single day. What you can do right now is entirely different than what you could do last month. And I'm here sharing with you the latest and greatest breaking news on that because I think it's a very timely and important thing to be talking about with my community. So, as I mentioned just last month, Last month, I produced a bunch of cash flow, a bunch of views, a bunch of income. I'm not saying you're going to be able to replicate my success. I'm saying I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing and how I got here. And I've seen a lot of people follow along and get their first videos for themselves and for other people out of the door by the end of the day. So stick with me here. I've also, beyond like YouTube and creating videos for myself and my personal brand, my marketing agency, if you're somebody that is looking to grow a marketing agency or sell services to businesses, I've never had this many incoming leads to my business than ever before. You can see almost every single day, I get contact form submissions coming in. More and more people are finding my marketing agency because of the content that I'm producing and promoting for the agency and for myself. And they are reaching out to us to help them, which means they want us to help them. We're not having to go out and seek them out and try to sell them stuff. This type of content that you're posting actually brings people in right now. And you can see a couple of invoices that we closed for $1,500 a month there, $500 a month here. These are monthly subscription services that we are selling to these small businesses. And so you guys, if you are interested in this topic, I want you to stick around because it's getting really exciting. I don't know if you saw, Zuck is even building an AI clone. He's looking to replace himself as CEO, and he's got an AI clone in the works right now to help him achieve that. Now, these clones are only becoming more and more relevant and mainstream, which means as more and more people have clones, the more widely adopted and accepted they're going to be, which means that if you're just waiting around on the sidelines to create one for yourself or even a persona, it doesn't have to be you, then you are potentially missing the boat, because at some point you're going to wake up and realize everybody is doing this and you haven't been taking advantage of it. So hopefully today is the day that you start taking action on that. One of India's best-selling authors, Amish Tripathi, has been using an AI clone to extend his reach, building out a new AI channel. Lots of other people, right? And not just me. I'm going to give you some examples of some members of my community as well. So my promise to you guys by the end of this presentation is you're going to know exactly how to have your AI clone up and running that generates content, leads, and sales for you 24/7. So type yes, you guys, if you're tuning in live and you're ready for the AI clone movement. Let me pull up my chat here. It says I have to log in, which isn't very nice. Scene. Okay, cool. Well, I appreciate you guys giving me some feedback in the comments. So who is this for? This is for anybody who wants to make money online with AI, but can't or won't be on camera. This is for agency owners. This is for side hustlers. This is for freelancers, introverts, parents, new parents, mechanics turned into marketers. That's me. Anybody. It's not for people who are looking to get rich quick, but it is for people who are looking to get themselves out there without ever having to get in front of the camera, which for me, which was a huge obstacle that like completely stopped me from getting started far later than I should have. If I would have known this stuff, or if this would have been available to me in the beginning, I would have shortcut my success massively. So comment below if you are interested in this business model, and I will send you my AI content engine swipe document that I'm going to be going over through this presentation. It's got a bunch of templates, additional resources I'm going to be giving you. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment below. If you're watching the replay, comment below and I'll give that to you there as well. So in case you don't know me yet, you guys, I live in Maui. It's my daughter right there. I like surfing. I like golfing. But my main hobby is business. My main hobby is business. It's the main thing that I do. I own one of the fastest growing marketing agencies in Maui, Hawaii. It's called Mina Marketing. It's a picture of my team and I at our office building in Honolulu, down in Waikiki. This is us getting together, hanging out. This is us in Florence, Italy, taking on one of our company retreats. And I'm sharing this information with you guys so that you know that I am a operator. I'm somebody that's actually doing this stuff. I'm not one of those YouTubers that just, creates a bunch of viral content. I actually have this business. I showcase what I actually do. It's not hypothetical stuff that I just figured out on somebody else's YouTube channel. This is all stuff that I'm actually doing, which is the reason people have a lot more success following along with my tactics and strategies. Over the years, I've tracked my group of people collecting over $5 million in revenue. That's group members of action takers, taking action. That's the key ingredient, right? I can show you the steps. I can show you what I'm actually doing. I can show you what's actively working, but it comes down to you after this video to go out there and take action. And again, I'm not saying you're going to be able to, replicate everything that all these people are doing. Benel, 4 clients this week. Teresa got my first client, $1,700. Thanks, Nick. Charles saying I'm taking the time to money, love, speed. Like, it's exactly that, right? I've had people jump in and have a lot of success really quickly. And I've had people sit on the sidelines and never do anything. The whole goal for this video is to give you access to an opportunity that I feel like is trending right now. And I have the results to show you and prove it. And I want you to get off the sidelines. So let me know in the chat if you're connected. You're plugging in. I see Bob. I see Sid Rain, Her AI Clarity, William Morgan, interested, love it. So just to let you guys know, I'm not a content creator by out of the gate. I'm actually a mechanic. You may have already realized or recognized that I'm not some masterful presenter. Like, that is one of the most difficult things that I have to do, is exactly what I'm doing right now, getting in front of the camera. And so I began my career as an adult as a mechanic, completely unfamiliar with marketing. I was a camera shy introvert. Content creation is the most difficult thing that I have to do every single day. When I am a slave to the algorithm like YouTube, honestly, it really impacts my day, my mental sanity. And maybe it is for you. Let me know if you guys can relate to this, because having to create content being the most single hardest thing that I do, the reality is it's also the most profitable thing that I do. Even from the beginning, when I was first starting out, putting yourself out there is what actually generates activity to get you paid. And if you're not doing that, then there's probably a strong chance you're not getting paid very much, right? So I had to build what I'm showing you today, because getting on camera every day, it was burning me out. And I no longer have to do that. And if you've been following my YouTube channel for a while, you guys know that I'm getting 50,000, hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands, and sometimes, 1,000, 2,000 on my views. As somebody who was just getting started last year, my YouTube channel didn't really have a lot of success until last year. And that was really when I started embracing AI. So again, these are some things that I'm gonna be sharing on YouTube for the first time ever. What it was like for me before, making content was not easy. Let me know which ones of these you guys can relate to. This is actually my very first YouTube video that I published almost 10 years ago. I didn't start a YouTube channel. I just made a video to try to help people see what I was doing. This video, I watched it the other day, embarrassing. I mean, horrible. And I was, all of these things. My voice sounds weird. I look awkward. People aren't going to believe me. They don't, I don't know what to say. Every time, I did this and it took me like 5 takes. I'm super monotone. It's horrible. If you can relate to this, this is the problem that we're going to be solving today, because what it's like now is every time I want to create a video, all I do is I go into my Slack channel and I say, hey, here's I have a video strategist now, and I'm going to show you how to get a video strategist. I say, hey, here's a great video idea. And I share a link to like a trending topic. And then what happens is we go out there and we create this video.
Claude Code, the #1 AI coding tool in the entire world right now, does not have to cost you a single dollar, not $10, not $20. Claude Code, stick around, because what is happening with this tool right now is something you do not want to miss. Hey there. So if you're new here, I'm Nick Ponte's AI avatar.
I didn't have to make that video. Let me pull it up just to give you an idea of some of the stats.
What if I told you
of what a video like this can generate? So this video in particular has gotten over almost 90,000 views, $669 in revenue, 1,100 subscribers, and I published this over a month ago. It's still going. I want to remind you, I didn't make that video. This video was created with an AI avatar. If that isn't blowing your mind, I don't really know what will, because that really is a true testament of the game completely changing in the world of content creation. And, I could go into a bunch of these other videos. Why don't you just spend a few minutes on my channel after this video looking at some of the ones that I've created in the past. I think you can see that it's working really well. The strategy is working really well, and that's really what we're all here to talk about today. So the first AI avatar video that I created, I genuinely thought that it was gonna flop. I genuinely thought that no one was gonna like it. But I was shocked when it outperformed most, I'm not gonna say all, but most of my real on-camera content. And that was the day that I actually realized what is possible, what I can do with this, where I am going with this. And so again, not just me, these are people like, this is Brandon Stewart. He's in my inner circle. He's been following along with my strategy. He's posting videos. He started a YouTube channel. That's not him. That's his clone. So for those of you that might be asking, like, does this work for other people? I'm not the only one with a clone. You can go on YouTube and you can find lots of other people with clones, but you will, I think what you will notice is, again, you'll be reminded that we are early. The opportunity here is much bigger than the amount of people that are actively doing this. And that is why I say right now really matters, because AI avatars have finally crossed this plateau or this threshold of, it looks fake. Now it doesn't look fake. This video that I showed you guys at the beginning of the presentation, that wasn't me. And you can't really tell that that wasn't me. Let me give you an example of another one, which I think is really cool, personally.
Every month you wait to learn AI, someone else moves ahead of you. They get the client, they build the skill, they take the opportunity. And here's the truth. They're not better than you. They just started.
Again, this is the thesis for this YouTube video. You just have to get started. So what I'm going to show you today is, 3 steps to clone yourself. It's actually pretty straightforward. The tool that I use is called HeyGen. It's called HeyGen. I have a link if you want a special offer to join HeyGen. nickponte.ai/HeyGen. You can see it on your screen. I actually was invited by HeyGen earlier this week to do a presentation on what I'm doing with my AI clone. So I thought that was pretty cool. The biggest AI clone platform on the planet reached out to me, and obviously my clone caught their attention, and they wanted me to come speak to their people. And they actually said that it was one of the biggest turnouts that they have had, they've ever had. So it was great. It was a lot of fun. You can find it on their YouTube channel. It's there. But I want to walk you through this process it's a 3-step process, right? Pretty straightforward. Create your video clone your voice, and I want to show you how to start actually generating some cash flow with this clone. So step 1, create your clone. Creating your clone is actually pretty straightforward. So you go to HeyGen. This is HeyGen, right? You sign up. They have a free version which has a watermark and stuff like that, but you can go in there and play with it for free. And then there's a paid version, which I think is $30, which will get you started. So if you want to create a clone, all you have to do is go to the avatar section, avatars, and then create avatar. And you can either clone yourself, click clone real person, or you can create a virtual character. Now, one of the guys a guy that I met recently, he doesn't actually want to be on camera. He doesn't want his likeness to be out there. So he's using a persona. He's using a made up character, which is cool. You can have HeyGen actually create your own fictional character. And, I think that there's something to that, because I don't know if you guys know this. And one of my team members shared this with me, this person named Tilly Norwood. Does anybody know Tilly Norwood? Tilly Norwood isn't a real person. Tilly Norwood is a character created using generative artificial intelligence by 2025. But she is essentially the first artificial intelligence person that is in a comedy series that is, she's basically a real person. And that is the direction that this is going. Like, if you don't want to be on camera yourself, you can create your own person to be on your YouTube channel, to create ads, to create content, to generate sales or leads or customers for whatever business you're in. If you're an HVAC company, you're a roofing company, you want to create more leads, you want to tell people why your products are more superior, that stop roof leaks. Well, you don't have to get on camera. You can have somebody else get on camera. So all you have to do is click either one of those, and then it'll ask to use your webcam, and it will give you a little text that you can read on the screen. I think it's like a 30-second clip, a 30-second reading. You read the text while it's recording with your webcam. Boom, you have your clone. It's literally that simple, which is crazy. So once you have your clone in HeyGen, then you can clone your voice. So cloning your voice in HeyGen is actually really easy too. Again, the technology has been improving massively. I used to use 11 Labs. I used to pay for another tool. I think 3 months ago, we were using 11 Labs, having to pay for another tool because the voice audio was better. And I don't know if you guys have been watching my YouTube channel for a while. A lot of people have noticed that the voice in the beginning was a little monotone. Now it's a lot better. And that is because HeyGen really upped their voice audio in their tool. And now we just use it natively. So I stopped paying for 11 Labs and now I just use HeyGen. And to clone your voice, all you have to do is go to, again, the videos or the avatar section and then go to voices and then turn on the microphone to your camera or your computer or whatever. And it will ask you to read this, and then that's it. It's insane. You have to only read, I think, a paragraph of text, and you can now clone your entire voice, and you can use that voice to create any content that you want. Essentially, if you just follow the two things that I've shown you, you just created your own clone, right? You created your video likeness, and then you can create the voice. Now, we're going to talk about creating the videos, monetizing, right? Which is super simple, but let me jump ahead a little bit because I think people might be asking themselves this question. Well, how do you make a video? Now that you have your clone, how do you make a video? Well, the way that you do it is you give it a prompt. You just create a script of what you want your avatar to say in the video, and you just paste it right there, and it will create the video of you saying it in your voice with your likeness. So now think about this, you guys. For the first time ever, you do not have to read a script. You do not have to get in front of the camera. You can make a video around exactly what you are actually thinking just by putting the text into this input field. Now, I want to be realistic with you. I don't write all the text that goes in there. I use AI to write all of these high value scripts. And that is one of the big, huge main things that makes my content go viral and so valuable, is having a really good, solid script that goes into this platform that creates high quality videos. So we're going to keep talking about that. But before we do that, now that you have your clone ready, you have really two ways that you can monetize or make money with this clone. So I'm going to move this to the side here. You can either, and let me know in the chat which category you fall into. You want to use the clone for yourself. So you can use the clone to create traffic for your YouTube channel, your Instagram, your social media, your Facebook pages, ads, all of this traffic. This is an example for like me and my YouTube channel. It's really good to sell courses and coaching and affiliate marketing. If you're a business owner, you can do the same, right? You can create content for your products and services. If you're a solar company, you can have your clone avatar spokesperson creating ads and content on your solar company social media profiles. Think about it. Like, let's just say that there's a huge update to the solar industry. Like, now you get tons of tax credits because the United States wants to go green, and so they're offering an incentive for people to put solar on their house, and they've done this for a long time, but maybe it's changed. Now they're offering twice as much. Well, instead of having to go out there and create a video about the tax incentive and posting on your social media, all you have to do is get ChatGPT to write a script about the breaking news and the update, and then go back to HeyGen and paste the script here, and now you have your clone create a video just like the one I've shared with you here of you or your persona.
What if I told you Claude
or
code?
your client person creating the video on that exact topic? That is the process, you guys, and it's crazy. So you can, path number one, use it for yourself, whatever your business is. You don't have to be a marketing agency owner. I use it for my marketing agency and I use it for my personal brand. It generates tons of traffic and leads for really any business. Or path number two, you can use it for other people. So you can sell these videos, you can sell it as an AI content package to business owners. So I'm telling you right now that I speak to a lot of business owners on a daily basis, and the members of my team do as well. And almost none of them have ever even thought about cloning themselves or even know that you can clone yourself. And so you can reach out to them and say, hey, I can clone you. I can create your content. In fact, I've already done that. Here's a free video. Check it out. There's a video of a made up person representing their brand that they can post on social media. Pro tip, I'm going to give you some foot in the door tactics towards the end of this video that you can actually use to get somebody to pay you for this AI clone generated type content using that exact strategy by giving value up front. But jumping back to the different paths, right? Using it for yourself, or path number two, using it for others, selling it as an AI content package. This is a big one because these content packages you can actually sell for $500 per month, and you can grow them by posting to multiple platforms, posting multiple times, one video per day or a video per week with multiple images, all created by AI. You can mix and match your pricing. I'm going to talk more about pricing in this video, but I've seen people run social posting, social content agencies north of $50,000 per month just for having clients that they're posting on social media for. And now with AI content creation, you do not need to go there and document all of the content to post on social media. You can be in any country in the world and create content for any business now with this technology, which is a huge, massive game changer and an opportunity that unlocks a lot of opportunity for people all over the world. So I'm going to break down both of these paths, how to use it for yourself and how to use it for other people and monetize it that way. So number one, how to use it for yourself. This is best for agency owners, again, solopreneurs, business owners, course creators. By the way, let me know in the chat. I didn't see you guys. Tell me which path you would want to take. Would you want to use path one or path number two? I see Data Solutions says, hey, Mystery of Picasso says, I want to use it for my own artwork. Bob says, use it for others. Dan says, thanks to you, you just saved me $20 a month. I've been paying for 11 Labs. You're welcome, Dan. Sorry, 11 Labs. You can step it up. Okay, cool. So we're going to break down both, as I said. So path number one, this is exactly what I do to generate content for my agency. You can see I started a YouTube channel recently when this technology, it's been ramping up quickly. I don't have that many videos on my marketing agency channel, but I am creating videos on that channel because now I can actually do that. In the past, I just didn't have the time to be able to do that. Well, now, I had to create all of my YouTube videos for my personal brand and the other things that I have going on. I just didn't have the time to also do it on my marketing agency channel. Well, now I can just tell my team to make these videos for me for my marketing agency channel as well. So do you see how my business is growing exponentially? Multiple businesses are growing without me actually having to be the person getting in front of the camera for all those different channels. So using it for yourself is just, it's again, one of the biggest opportunities out there to start and grow a business right now. And here's what it looks like behind the scenes to create and publish a video like this, like the ones that I've shared with you. So number one, you have to pick a topic, right? You want to create a video on something that people are interested in. And I'm going to go through each one of these too. I'm going to give you all the value in every one of these sections. I'm going to show you how to automate all of this with AI, in fact. Number two, you have to have AI research and write a script on that topic. Number three, AI creates the video using your avatar and also can edit the video for you. And then number four, you want to post it for traffic. But in order to do that, if you're trying to post the content on YouTube, you might need to create a thumbnail and a title. If you're trying to post it on Facebook or Instagram, you might need to create a description or a something to go with it. I use AI for all of these things to make it faster. And this process, rather than costing, the costs can vary. You can go to somebody like Tony Robbins, and I bet you he's paying thousands and thousands of dollars to create videos of him for his Facebook and social media and all that stuff. Now, with this route, you can have somebody else do all this and make all these videos for anywhere from $50 to, like on the very high range, $200. Crazy. Or you can just do it yourself in, 30 minutes to an hour. It's up to you. But the first thing you have to do is pick a trending topic, right? If you want to grow very fast organically on social media or on YouTube, my experience is you create content on stuff that is trending, like news, breaking news, new announcements, whatever your industry is in. So for me, I'm in AI marketing. When ChatGPT comes out with an update, when Gemini comes out with a new update, when there's a new tool out there. Last year, I went extremely viral for publishing about Manus AI when it first hit the scene. That's a trending topic. Well, how do you find those topics? Well, for me, I just go to ChatGPT and I have a custom project and it's called Trend Script. And in that custom project, it has all these instructions. It says, give me the most trending and viral AI news topics right now that are relevant for people who want to make money with AI. So I just have this ChatGPT project, and I go in there and I type in trend script, and then it just spits out this entire feed of all these topics, right? So here's an example. ChatGPT ads are becoming a real marketing channel. Workspace agents are moving into business accounts. Google is going all in on AI agents. Man, this is great because I used to have to research all these topics. I used to have to think about all these topics. This really removes the stress and a lot of creative block that I definitely faced early on, and most people actually faced. So I just use this tool that I created. It's a chat custom GPT project, and it's easy to pick topics using that. And so one of the guidelines for this thing, figuring out if a topic is good, is if it's new, like it's dropped recently, if it's big, if it affects a lot of people, if it's practical, it can be used today. And then specifically for me in my industry, it's can it be used to generate leads, sales, savings, or cut time in half in doing something. And so that's the first step in creating a great video that will generate a lot of activity on social media. And it doesn't matter if you're posting on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. If you want the algorithm to push it out there, you want to create something on a good trending topic that's getting a lot of activity. So that's the first step. Once you have that topic, you want to create what I call an ironclad script. Remember how I showed you in HeyGen, you're going to put your script into this section here, and then the video is going to be created? Well, this is really where the money is made. This is the whole game. You want to have an ironclad script, a script that really teaches something real, something that is educational, that when it is read by your avatar, it entertains people. So I want to be very clear here that there's a lot of really crappy content that's created by AI online. We call it AI slop. I'm not interested in creating AI slop. I actually spend a lot of time working on creating really good stuff, because the more quality your content is, the more people are going to watch it. And I really believe that if the content is engaging, it teaches people something, like it's educational, it gives them what they came there for, and it's entertaining, then they're going to stay and watch it. And a great example for me is, for a long time when I saw avatar related content, I didn't watch it. I just turned away. I didn't like it. Number one, because I realized it was like a AI avatar person, and they were trying to present it as it was themselves. I don't believe in doing that. I present my clone. I come out of the gate in the first 30 seconds. I say, this is Nick Ponte's clone. This is not Nick. I'm not trying to hide that. However, I want to give you the latest tips, tricks, and strategies, and Nick can't make 30 videos a day because there's 30 announcements today, so I'm going to do that for him. So I believe in being authentic and transparent about it. If you have a persona, just let it be known. It's a persona. It's not really you. It's not a real person. But if the content you're sharing with people gives them what they need, it has the information, it's entertaining, they're going to watch it. And going back to my example, I never really watched avatar videos or AI content before. And now that you really don't know if it's a clone or not, you can't tell if it's a person or not. Now that you don't know that, I have found myself watching content, realizing that it is an AI clone, the person not being authentic about it, but because it is giving the information that I was actually looking for, I still watch the video. Let me know in the chat if you guys have had that experience happening yet. I find myself doing that more and more, and that is why the videos that we're creating, the traffic, the views, the customers, the sales are trending up. The videos are ramping up in attention, which is why this is an opportunity, which is why we're here right now today talking about this topic. But really, where I spend the most of my time in these videos, or my team spends the most of our time in these videos, is right here. It's in this script. If you do not have a good script, then the videos that you're going to create in this avatar platform are not going to be good. And so this script, let me just share with you. Check this out. This is not some little, 2-prompt document. So what we have is again, a custom ChatGPT project. Actually, we use Claude for this because Claude writes copy better than ChatGPT. It's more conversational, at least that's what I believe. This custom script essentially this custom project allows you to put any topic. So this red box is the topic. The topic for this video was, for an example, about Pomeli's new photo shoot feature. And all we have to do is put topic into this Claude custom project. And you can see here, it has all these instructions. Write this in a canvas. Use this topic in the first line. Confirm the title in the first. So this whole section here, all this stuff, I'm not gonna read all this to you guys because it's pretty proprietary. This script prompt is something that we have spent months and months and months and continue to, every time we make videos, improve it. We make videos and there's an issue with how the video was generated. Well, that has to do with our script. So let's make the script better. This script here, this ironclad script, is what allows us to just type in a topic, print out the script, and paste it into HeyGen and create a video on a trending topic within 20 minutes, having that custom project. Now you can create that for yourself, or by the end of this video, I'm going to show you how you can get mine. But really, that is the whole thing. Like the main meat of what makes a really great viral video is having this ironclad script. And then number 3, you're just going to create the video. So once you have that script, as I've already mentioned, you're going to just pop your script into this little input field here in HeyGen, and then it makes the video, which is crazy. And if you want to edit the video directly in HeyGen, there is a feature here where it will help you to edit your videos. That's brand new. And I personally use a human editor for my videos, but I know people in my community, guys like Brandon Stewart, who I showed you his channel at the beginning of this, he just uses the native HeyGen editor, and it's getting really, really good, which I think is acceptable for most use cases of using AI clones. And so after that, you're going to want to post your video, right? The next step is to post it so you can get some traffic. So if you're posting on YouTube, you want a title, you want a description, you want a thumbnail. Again, these aren't things that I'm good at creating right out of the gate. I actually rely on AI pretty heavily to create these things for me. So I actually have a custom project that will create an entire media kit in ChatGPT on this topic. So when I create a video on a specific topic, I just come to this custom GPT and I type in media kit and I put in the title of the video that I want, right? And it gives me I type in media kit and I type in just like the keyword, right? Like if I wanted to create a video, if YouTube trend script, the previous custom GPT gave me this, ChatGPT ads are becoming a real marketing channel, I would literally just copy this and then I would jump to the media kit. Let me just do it for you. I'll type in media kit and then I'll paste that in. ChatGPT ads are becoming a real marketing channel. And now this custom GPT gives me 5 viral curiosity-driven titles on this topic. So it just took this, basic trending topic and turned it into something that is very viral and curiosity-driven that you can post on YouTube. It gives me a Mr. Beast style thumbnail concept. So you can take this and you can paste it into Nano Banana to help you to create a YouTube thumbnail, or Canva. I actually go into Canva and I create my thumbnails. It gives you the text that you put into the thumbnail. It tells you exactly how you should lay out the thumbnail so you can get maximum virality, following Mr. Beast, one of the best YouTubers on the planet, his style and his strategy. It gives you a full video description. It also gives you, for me, like if this is a topic I'm making a YouTube video on, it gives me a script so I can start out with a great intro on this topic. And then it gives me the optimized YouTube description, all the hashtags, all the keywords. It even gives me a community post to make that post into my social media. And if I wanted to make a slide deck on this topic, the 5 slides for this presentation. What do you guys think about that? Is that insane? So let me recap here. We just went from this whole process, right? Picking a topic, custom GPT, having AI research and write the script, pasting the script into HeyGen, having the video created, and I just showed you how to get the title, thumbnail, description, all that stuff thought out for you to create maximum opportunity and virality on your video. You didn't even have to think about anything. What did you have to think about? What did you have to do? Content creation today, you guys, is easier than it has ever been if you follow along with this strategy. Wouldn't you agree? I see all the people in the chat. There are people, more and more people are coming in now. Let me know in the chat if you guys are seeing, you're having some aha moments here for some of the information I'm giving you. Again, I've created a marketing agency channel with these videos. I have my personal brand channel. That's the channel you're watching right now. And other people, not just me, are doing the same. So remember I said that there are two paths to generating cash flow using AI clones that I see are the best. Path one, using it for yourself. I just shared that with you. Path number two is using it for other people to help them with their content. And so that's what I'm gonna break down for you right now. Path number two is selling social AI, social content to business owners. And so this is a testimonial I got from Taps, who's a real action taker. He says, boom, social media posting. He just sold a $497 per month package and a 10x retargeting ads package, $797 per month, close today, payment in the next few hours. Now, this path is for people who want productized, recurring, scalable revenue. This can easily, as I said, scale to 10, 20. I've seen people north of $50,000 with this model. You got to put in the work to do it, but it's totally possible. And I've already shown you how the content creation process is way easier than it has ever been. You do not ever have to get behind the camera longer than 2 minutes to create your clone, or for other people, right? So in this path, you actually will create content to sell to people. So here's what you're going to be doing. The opportunity to sell AI generated content and posting on social media it's growing every single day, because small business owners, they know that they should be posting on social media. They know that they should be creating content, and most of them don't. And the reason they don't is because they don't know how to. They don't want to get on camera. It's expensive. It's confusing. It's running an entirely new department or business to create content on social media, right? So even though they know they need it and they know that it would help them grow their business, they still don't do it. And it will be very difficult for someone like you to get a business out of state, out of country as a customer for that service, because you have to be there to help them. That's not an issue anymore. So with AI, you can now create content from anywhere in the world for people, and you can actually sell that to them on an ongoing monthly subscription recurring basis. And one of the reasons why this service is so great to sell right now is almost every single business owner is aware that AI is a thing, that AI could probably help them grow their business in some way, but they aren't really sure on how to take advantage of that. Well, I promise you, if you come in with a video like this, let me show you this video. You guys are going to trip out. Okay, this is a video. Let me set the stage here. This is a video for a company in Hawaii, activity company. They sell activities, surf lessons, ATV tours, kayak tours, hiking. They sell all sorts of activities. And for them to create content is a huge undertaking. Now, I want you to imagine if I sent them this video, like they don't even know who I am, but I create this video today and I send this to them and I say, hey, what do you guys think of this? Do you want me to create more of these for you?
Join us at Hawaii Adventure Center to discover Hawaii's best activities and adventures.
100% AI generated. 100% AI generated. For that company to create that video would cost them thousands of dollars, time, effort, brain power, strategizing, location scouting. A dude like me, some random dude in a garage, I'm not in a garage, but if you are some random dude in a garage, or you can be, in any country, you can be India, you can be in the Philippines, all you have to know how to do is exactly the shit that I'm showing you on this presentation. This right here. Pick a topic, have AI write the script. It's got to be a good prompt, right? It's got to be good scripting, and then you got to have good videos. I've already given you guys the whole game right here. And that could cost you, if you wanted to have somebody else make those videos for you and just be the middleman, it could cost you 50, 100. You could sell it. You could sell a regular ongoing content package to somebody for thousands of dollars. You can see that Jocelyn here says that she sold 4 articles, $1,000. Her cost, $200, $800 profit, 30 days of social media posting, $750. Her time to create and curate each one is 8 hours. This post right here is pre-AI, honestly. I think it's much faster now. But basically, she's saying $1,500 for days of work. Jocelyn is a real action taker. Again, full disclaimer, I'm not insinuating you're going to be able to replicate her success without doing anything. But this is what's possible in this market with this service, and the ability to create this type of content has never been easier. So how do we get a client? This next slide is actually, I should have renamed this. It just say, because I've already told you how to create the content, right? It's the same process. The title is just for, or the script is just for a business, whatever business you want to target and create content for. So this title should actually be, how do I get somebody to pay me for these videos? Well, I'm going to give you that here. Okay, so we're going to talk about finding a lead. We're going to talk about sending an irresistible offer, a template. And then we're going to create social media content, videos and images. I'm going to show you how to do that. And then we're going to automate all the posting to all of their social media platforms for them using software tools. So like Jocelyn said, getting paid $1,500 for a day's work, that's all possible because you can now use software and AI to create and publish all this stuff for these businesses, which to me is an opportunity almost anybody would want to be interested in, I would think. Okay. Jason says, he's really selling it today. Bob says, how do I produce a clone of prospect client lives out of state without tipping off that I use HeyGen and do it? Look, Bob, it doesn't matter if your client finds out you're using HeyGen. They're still not going to want to do this and figure it out. Like, they want somebody else to take care of this. I promise you, if you're talking to a roofer or an HVAC owner or this company here, this Hawaii Adventure Center company, like, they don't want to do what we are doing right now. They don't really care to. So I wouldn't worry about it, okay? Somebody said, Sneaky, why don't you just go watch the replay of this video once we're done? Because it's actually not that complicated. It's pretty straightforward. So this is what we're going to cover. Let me know if you guys are getting value out of this. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Consider sharing this video with a friend that should get going with this business model so they can watch the replay of this. And also, they can comment below and I'll send them this prompt document for what I'm about to share with you. A prompt to give you leads for people that would be interested in paying you for this service, and a template to reach out to them with the videos that you're going to create to hopefully get your next or your first paying customer. So this is what we're going to talk about. Finding lead, sending an offer, creating the content, and posting. First step is finding the lead. I use Gemini to find leads. What are leads? Leads are businesses. We're talking about working with small businesses. Leads are businesses that would be interested in paying you for this service. You can copy this prompt right here if you want. And actually, I'm going to pull it up on my screen because I want you to see what Gemini does here. So I like to use Gemini when I'm finding leads for businesses in Google that I want to work with. And the reason I do that is because Gemini is Google's AI model, right? So this is the prompt. Again, if you comment below, I'll send you the prompt document, which also has it. So I'm telling Gemini, act as a B2B lead generation specialist. I need to identify 25 small businesses in Hawaii within the activity or travel industry who are currently running Google ads. This prompt that I'm giving you guys is one that gives you a much higher quality of lead. And the reason it gives you a higher quality of lead is because we're going to be targeting people that are already spending money on advertising. Anybody know why we're targeting people that are already spending money on advertising? Because if we target people who are already spending money on advertising, number one, we know they have money to invest. Number two, they understand the concept of marketing. Number three, if you ask Gemini who's running the ads on Google, I don't know if you guys know this, but they will give you all their contact information. Business name, URL, phone number, email address, and then the evidence that they're actually running ads. So these businesses are running Performance Max and Google search ads, Google Maps ads. And they've verified this because they're using Google Search and the Google Ads Transparency Center. I love asking Google for all the information they'll give me on these businesses. So take this prompt, you guys, adjust it for yourself, put your own location, put your own industry, whatever you want to target. And then now you have your lead list, right? So that's step one. Use AI to help you do some of the heavy lifting on some of these businesses, finding their contact information, who they are and what they are. And what I want you to do is then two-step, verify they are a good lead for this social media posting service, okay? So what is a good lead for a social media posting service? You'll go down this list and go to their Facebook page, and you're looking for businesses that have 500 to 1,000 followers that have posted on social media before, but they haven't posted in 6 months to a year. Now, the reason that you're doing that is because if they have 500 to 1,000 followers, then they have enough people who are interested in them, that know them, that like their product, and they've posted before, meaning they understand the value in posting, but they haven't posted in a year, means that they lost their social media person, they don't have the bandwidth, they know the value in it. It's really kind of a reactivation is what you're going to be offering to them, right? So let me give you an example of one of those businesses real quick. So here's an example of one of those businesses. These guys got 1,000 followers, and you can see that the last time they've posted before a bunch of times, clearly. So they know social media posting is valuable, and they haven't posted since 2024. So this would be a good candidate to me. Now, I want to pause here real quick and make something very clear with you all. We're not selling, when we're doing our outreach, we're not selling social media marketing. We're not telling this business, hey, I'm going to post on your social media and you guys are going to get tons more bookings. What you are doing is you are selling activity on their social media pages. You're selling a post every single day, regardless of how many people like it, regardless of how many people subscribe, regardless of how many people purchase their product. What you are selling is, for example, here's the mindset. If I am in Texas, or no, let's go somewhere cold. If I am in New York City and I have 1 week per year that I can go on vacation and I'm thinking about coming to Maui, and I'm doing my research online for activities and things to do, and I want to go stand up paddleboarding one of those days, and I come across this business, and it looks cool, but I realize that they haven't posted since 2024. I am going to wonder if this business is even active, if they're even operating. I'm not going to risk spending one of my week-long vacation days on this business that could or could not be there. I'm just going to move on to the guys that have daily posts of people loving their tours, loving the product that they're offering. And so this is what you're selling. You're selling activity, daily videos, daily AI images, and businesses will pay you for this, especially if you frame it this way. Everybody up to speed, following me here? Let me know in the chat. Cool. So that's what you're selling. I've given you a way to find leads and their contact information. Two-step, just do a little digging, verify which ones. Trust me, there's a lot of them that have posted before but have not posted in a long time. The next thing you're going to do, jump back to my slides here, is you're going to send them an irresistible offer. Now, here's what you sell these packages for, you guys. A starter package you can sell at $397 per month. A growth package can be $997 per month. That's 30 posts, so one post per day. $397 per month is 15 posts per month, so one post every other day, one platform included. 11 images and 4 videos. So you would create 4 avatar videos for them, and then you would use, I'm going to use HighLevel to create the AI images, and then we're going to schedule it all in HighLevel to actually automate that entire process. So you don't have to make 30 videos unless they want to buy your ultimate package for $2,000 a month. Then you can sell them. I mean, if somebody wanted 30 videos per month, I'd probably sell them a $3,000 or a $5,000 a month package. But these are good starting tiers for you to offer, okay? So let me jump back here. First step is find the lead, verify that they are a good lead, they fit the criteria, and then what I want you to do is send them an irresistible offer. So I have this template here for the people that comment below. This template is an email template that you can use to send an irresistible offer. It says, I just noticed something about your page, subject line. And you can turn this into a DM or a comment on social media. It says, I hope this doesn't come out of left field. I was checking out your business online and noticed you got a solid following on social media, but it looks like you haven't posted in a while. I totally get it. Running a business is crazy, but I couldn't help but thinking you got people already paying attention to you. That's rare. Most businesses would love to have that kind of audience, and every day they don't hear from you, money is left on the table. Anyway, I help businesses just like yours stay active online and connect with their followers in a way that actually drives results. No pressure or anything, but I've created 2 weeks of free social media content just to show you what it could look like. No catch. If you like it, cool, we can chat. If not, no big deal. You've got a couple weeks of quality posts done for free. So why does that work so well? Because number one, if you send that to somebody who has an audience, knows the value in posting, but hasn't posted before, chances are they would like 2 weeks of free content to just weather the storm, to post on their social media. So you're leading with value, right? And if you look at what Marvin says in our community, he says, I use 15 days of free social media posting services to a bagel restaurant and closed him on a $3.99 per month agreement. He then said he was going to tell his brother, who also owned a pizzeria, and said he would have him call me in less than an hour to get the call. After explaining what I do, my brother said he got 15 days free, decided to continue. So he got a twofer. One bagel and one pizza restaurant, basically $800 a month, add to recurring monthly income. Marvin, again, action taker, full disclaimer, not, his results are not typical, but I will say he found somebody who fit the criteria. They got money. They're spending money on ads. They have posted on social media before, not in a long time. He gave him 2 weeks free, value up front, no risk to them, sent him an email, and then they said yes. So here's what you do. If you get somebody to say yes, or if you want to even do things better, you'll just create the 2 weeks of free content to send to them up front. I recommend giving them one video and a bunch of images. So let me introduce you to how we do that, okay? So we do that with a tool called HighLevel. If you haven't heard of HighLevel, it is the software that I use to really get clients, grow my business. It's one of the reasons why we've been able to grow our business so fast. I have a free 30-day trial for you available at the link on your screen, nickponte.ai/HighLevel. You also get a bunch of other bonuses when you sign up through my link. If you already have HighLevel, if you want all my bonuses, you can upgrade through my link. There's a link in the description for that as well. So let's talk about this. This is HighLevel, okay? HighLevel is a software suite of tools. Again, you're gonna have 30 days free, which is plenty enough time to do what I'm sharing with you, right? Finding the leads in Gemini, reaching out to them, and then now using this tool to create the content. You can use HeyGen to create the videos. You can use HighLevel to create the images, and then schedule all the posts to their social media all in one place, to multiple platforms in one place, which I'm gonna break down for you right now. But you have 30 days free to use this tool to hopefully get your first client so you can pay for your account after the 30 days. I'm trying to help you bootstrap your business. I'm trying to help you self-fund your business. And this is a great method to do it because HighLevel is a software suite of tools. It gives you all these tools that you can use to get clients and grow your business. So lots of different tools. I have plenty of videos on these other tools. The one that we're going to focus on is the social planner section, which allows you to connect all of your social media accounts or all of your clients' social media accounts in one place. And then you can create and post on all of their platforms all at once. So you can see I have almost an entire month of social media content scheduled to Instagram, Google Business Profile, Facebook, all these pages. It's already scheduled. It's already there, ready to go. This is all created right here in Go HighLevel. So HighLevel allows you to send emails, allows you to build AI agents, collect reviews, lots of other ways to make money with it. But again, we're going to focus on this one right here. One of the other amazing features specifically about the social media planner is if you got somebody who is interested in having you help them with their social media, you would then have to go through the process of asking them for their username and password to their Instagram or their Facebook. Most people aren't going to want to do that. What HighLevel does is it's really cool. It gives you this launchpad feature where you can click this button and put in their phone number and send them a link. And then they get to log in and they get to connect their social media profiles here. And so you never get their passwords. They just integrate them here. And now all you have to do is come in here and create the posts. And I select which platforms I want to post to. I obviously want to post to as many as possible all at once. So this makes it very easy, right? I just hit select all and you can see now I'm posting to Google Business, Facebook, Instagram. I think there's my Instagram. Google Business Profile, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. What do you guys think about that? Pretty amazing stuff, right? So if I wanted to create some content on this stand-up paddleboarding company, this is what I do. I just hit the AI button. I'm pretty sure this is Claude integration. I know that they use their AI studio. I know it's built on Claude. I don't have any proof that the actual social media content section is built on Claude, but if the other feature is, then I would assume this is as well. But that's great, right? It makes it really great for us because that's what we use to write our high value scripts anyway. That's what you want to write in your social media content too. So the key message for this social media post, if I was gonna be creating 2 weeks of free content for this business, it would be like stand up paddleboarding on Maui is amazing. And then the goal is to get more stand up paddleboarding clients, right? And then if you want, you can have it create 5 variations of the post or what. I'm going to leave it at 3. And so the tool now is creating social media posts that I can use. And whenever I'm sitting here waiting for this, I'm always reminded of how back in the day I had to write these posts myself. And if you're like me, you suck at writing. So to create posts for businesses, I had to work my butt off to like come up with good angles, good hooks. I bought lots of books, words that sell, phrases that sell, stuff that helped me write because I'm not a writer. And now we just have AI create these amazing posts. Imagine stand-up paddleboarding along Maui's breathtaking shorelines, each stroke. I mean, it's probably too good, right? I would spend a little more time here, maybe even like punching it up, making it less. But for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna pick one because they're all good enough, plenty good, better than what I've ever created. And if you want, you can see I have it, the text is already here queued up for, what is this? Google Business Profile, Facebook, Instagram. Now I can upload my video right here, right? I can upload my video that I created with HeyGen. Remember this video? Upload that video that would normally have cost them thousands of dollars, but it took me, just a fraction of the time and cost to create for them. Or, if I'm going to my packages and I'm selling one video a week and then the rest images, I will go to the create image using AI feature and I will just type in stand up paddle surfing on Maui. And I can choose which template I like, photo, dreamlike, digital, whatever, hit generate. Again, it's creating a fully AI image for me directly in this platform. And you guys, I'm giving you 30 days free, remember, of this tool. Normally they have a trial, I think it's like 14 days, but I have a special link. You get 30 days for me, which is 2 additional weeks to follow along with this tactic that I'm giving you in this training to go out there and get a client. That is a sick picture. Look at that dude. He's actually catching a wave. That looks like one of the volcanoes in the background, Haleakala maybe. I don't even, if I look at this image, you guys, and I look at the images here, I actually think that AI creates better images and you would never be able to tell the difference, right? I'm gonna hit continue. I created that image in 30 seconds. I created the post in 30 seconds. I have a post for Google Business, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Let me know if you guys feel like you can follow along with the tactics and strategies I just shared with you in this video to create this content for these businesses. Somebody says, how does HeyGen stack up against Higgsfield and Pomeli? HeyGen Avatar is like top shelf, bar none. It's the best one. I use Higgsfield for other things like images and Kling and video clips and stuff like that. But I use Avatar through HeyGen. So look at this, you guys. Jumping back to my slides here. Claim your 30-day trial to HighLevel, nickponte.ai/HighLevel. And use that time wisely. Follow along, once we're done with the live, go watch this video again and jump back to this section where I shared this with you. How to find a lead, send the email template, irresistible offer, right? Comment below this video, I'll send you this template document so you get the lead prompt, the email template, 30 days of HighLevel, and you can put all those things together and you can automate the entire process. And I recommend selling these packages, as I said, start out $397 a month. But remember, You're going to offer 2 weeks of free content so that they see the value. So you establish a relationship. So you build trust. And I promise you, once those posts go out every day and that takes that off the business owner's plate, they're going to ask you, like, how much is it going to cost to do this the entire month? And then those are your baseline packages right there. That's your pricing. Okay. So let me jump into my slides here. This is the math at scale. If you got 3 clients in the top tier package, you're already making $6,000 a month. You have to put in the work to do this. 10 clients is $20,000 a month. If I compare that to what I was making as a mechanic back in the day, 2 clients replaced my salary. So again, claim your free 30 days of HighLevel. I actually have more training in the description of this video on how to use HighLevel, additional tactics to get clients and so on. Now, for the honest truth moment, I just gave you the full game, the full actual system, 2 ways to monetize these AI clones, what I'm doing to monetize these clones, what's actually working. Now, what I realized is that I wanted to leave you all with even more than that today, because some of you want to go a lot faster, right? And so what I realized is that there are probably 2 different camps of people that are watching this video. Number 1, you have the solo warrior. Solo warrior is the person who is like, this is awesome. You just gave me everything that I need to do, and I'm going to go out there and do that. I'm going to go create my ironclad scripting prompt, all of my custom GPTs. I'm going to do all that stuff because you just gave me the game. Awesome. I love that you're going to do that. You're an action taker. The other camp are the people who I'm calling the smart warriors. The people that say, I love this opportunity, but I don't want to spend 6 months like you did and thousands of dollars learning how to create all those GPTs, the prompts and all that stuff, figuring out what you learned, Nick. And, for me, my most valuable asset today is my time. I'm a new family man, got another baby on the way. 2 weeks, by the way. 2 weeks, we got our next baby coming. And that being said, if I math it out with my hourly rate, for most people, they just want quick access to the thing that works. And so there's no shame in that. So this is for the people who want to not have to reinvent the wheel. This is what I put together for you people in Camp B. I'd like to introduce you to my AI content engine. This is the complete plug and play system to clone yourself with AI and generate unlimited attention, leads, and sales for both you and your clients without ever needing to be on camera for more than 2 minutes. What you guys are going to get is my HeyGen avatar setup and walkthrough training. These are all the settings that I use for HeyGen, $997. You're going to get my ironclad scripting prompt valued over $2,997. If you factor in how many hours and hours and hours and hours and over 6 months of hours of me and my team have put into this prompt that you can just now use to have all of your scripts generated and plugged right into ChatGPT, that is a very low value. It's extremely conservative. You're also going to get my on-demand AI clone training, full step-by-step training of the 4-step AI content engine framework. This is on-demand training that you can use right now, even more than what you have here on this video. I'm also going to give you all of my custom GPT prompts. That's a $1,000 value. You're going to get the trending topic prompt instructions, project instructions, YouTube packaging, media kit instructions, all those things. Cuts a ton of time off creating your videos, a lot of creative block. It's probably the difference in actually getting videos out there for the first time ever. You get all that. You're also going to get my scaling documents. So I've put everything, this entire process that you guys watched today into a step-by-step standard operating procedure, breaking it down. So if you wanted to, you could do what I do, and you could just go on Upwork and hire a YouTube video strategist, I'm calling them, and give them this SOP, the standard operating procedure document, and then you can be like me, where I just have a video idea, and I tell my strategist, I say, hey, let's make a video on this topic, and I don't even need to be there. What I get at the end of that is he just creates a video using my avatar, using my script tools, using all my custom GPTs. If you wanted to, you can be like me, and you do not have to even get in front of a camera creating content unless you're on a webinar type presentation like this. Maybe one day my avatar will be doing these, and then I don't know, I'll be pieced out. But until then, I'm gonna be doing these. My avatar is gonna be creating the top of funnel content that generates hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views per month. And I have somebody else making the videos. I don't even have to make the videos. So you're gonna get all of that, real world value of $10,000. You're not gonna pay anywhere near that today. I'm actually gonna give you all of that today, you guys, for $97. $97, because I'm running a special promotion on that. But wait, I don't know if you guys know this. If you were part of my AI Inner Circle, you'd already have access to this entire AI operator module and so much more. My primary focus for this year has really been to build a strong AI membership community. And so I would like to invite you for a very limited time to join my AI Inner Circle, where this AI content engine, training strategy, all these things were already included. And so for just $13 more, you're going to get a special offer. The AI Inner Circle is normally $299 a month to join, you guys. But if you're willing to spend $13 more instead of just the one-time payment for the $97 for the AI content engine, if you're willing to spend $20 more, I'd like to invite you to join my AI Inner Circle, where you get everything else. All of my AI Inner Circle stuff, I'm going to go through what's in that. But for just $117 today, you get access to everything that I've shared with you. You see the link on your screen, nickponte. Let me move my mug. nickponte.ai/clone me. You're going to get all of the things that I've shared with you in this entire stack here. This whole stack. Boom. Plus, you're going to get my entire AI Inner Circle, which is a private community, direct access to me. I'm going to go through all those things. But just real quick, in my AI Inner Circle, it's a private community. I'm in there every day, hanging out, talking, strategizing, giving feedback to people. You get weekly training. You get my AI Inner Circle Vault, which is all the standard operating procedures for my entire marketing agency. A lot of these things have been sold for lots of thousands of dollars before. Lead generations training, pricing frameworks. You get my entire pricing menu for all the stuff we sell at the agency. You get all of my agency SOPs, plus the content engine, all for just $117. Go to the link you see on your screen, nickponte.ai/clone me. And if you want, you can get just the AI content engine for $97. Also, I'm going to do some fast action bonuses. And I did this presentation 2 days ago, and we had almost 50 people sign up. So we have about 50 fast action bonuses left. For the first 100 people, again, there's about 50 left. I'm going to be giving you 239 of my best converting YouTube thumbnail templates. This is a $1,000 value. I mean, if you want to buy thumbnails, a standard going rate today is like anywhere from $10 to $20. I'm going to give you 239 of them. Wait, did I do the math wrong on that? Let me do that. 239 times 20. Okay, way better. Just making sure. So I'm going to give you that fast action bonuses. So if you want that, there's over 60 people here right now. Just be one of the ones today that actually goes to nickponte.ai/clone me, and you get everything. You get the step-by-step training for the AI content engine, the AI avatar walkthrough, the Upwork hiring templates, the 4 custom GPTs instructions, the ironclad emailing script, which is, honestly, if you got just that for the price of today, you'd leave with a massive amount of value, plus my entire AI Inner Circle. Whew. Remember, you guys, this is a limited time offer. Pricing on the Inner Circle is locked in for life today. It goes back to $299 after this training. I'm going to actually close this offer down tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. Closes down, and the price goes back to $299 for the AI Inner Circle, and then the price is going up for the AI content engine. And remember, I showed you these videos at the beginning of this presentation, right? Look at this. If you joined right now, by the end of the day today, you could be creating stuff like this.
The people that figure out how to use AI right now are going to dominate the market over the next 5 years. The ones that wait are going to wonder what happened.
I'm Nick Ponte, and I run the fastest growing digital marketing agency in Hawaii. I've watched this exact shift happen before with social media, Google Ads, and SEO. The people who moved early won. Everyone else played catch up. Right now, AI is the biggest opportunity I've ever seen in my career. I put together a free training called the
And I really mean that. So all of that, you guys, completely generated with AI. This is exactly what I've shown you in this video, in this training, how to do that, how to create that. But also, obviously in this special offer that I'm giving you, you're getting all of the shortcuts, all the custom GPT projects, my ironclad scripts. So you can leave today. You could be making these types of videos by the end of the day today, depending on where you're at, or probably tomorrow. You could be making these videos for yourself, of you, cloning yourself. You can make them of a fake person, a persona, to generate activity for your business. You can also be generating videos for your clients, like the ones that I've shared you here, and follow along with the money-making tactics that I've shown you to get clients and sell social media posting. You you could be having videos like this at the end of the day. Okay. And I have so many others, right? I've shown this one to you, which I think is great.
Every month you wait to learn AI.
Don't wait. Stop waiting, you guys. This is, like I said, one of the biggest opportunities out there right now because, as I said, people know that video matters. You probably know that video matters, but you don't know what to post. You don't want to be on camera. You don't understand how to actually clone yourself and do all the things that I've done. And you don't have the systems that I've shown you today that I have or the time to learn and how to create that. Well, I have all of that for you today in a pretty nicely, tightly wrapped up offer that I think is pretty great, right? $117 or $97. It's entirely up to you. And let me know in the chat if you have joined, because I do want to welcome you and, of course, get you one of those fast action bonuses. Dan Barnett says, I joined the Inner Circle. Highly recommend it. Where is this inside? So Dan, this is the Inner Circle members area, community area, right? And if you go to the learning section, one of the first things that you have right here is the AI content engine. That's where all of this stuff is. You also have the weekly coaching calls. You have the custom GPTs. Every single month, we release new content training operator models that come out of Mind of Marketing. I should probably talk about what's in the AI Inner Circle, but this is actually, I'm already doing that. You go to the events page and you see the weekly trainings and the topics that we have. We have AI strategy training, we have agency training, we have sales and prospecting training, we have high level and automation training. I do some of those trainings too. I actually did a training yesterday. You can see that recording is right here, but I'm even more proud of the wins that I see people coming in. You know, John Johnson creating AI selling graphics, Cynthia Irwin saying, I just want to say how true it is that once you deliver for a client, selling them on more services becomes way easier. Sold a website to a red light therapy studio, and she wants to help with her social media content. Exactly what we talk about. And now I know that Cynthia is going to be using HighLevel to create the social media content here. And, you know, if she wants to scale that, maybe she gets 2, 3, 4, 5 clients doing this. She can hire a virtual assistant in the Philippines to actually just create this content for her clients, and really just grow that business exponentially using this model. So a couple of questions here that we got the other day. Will this work in my niche? It really just doesn't matter what niche you're in. If you're wanting to create content for yourself, your personal brand, your YouTube, your socials, you can be a doctor and this type of content can be created for you. What if I don't have an audience yet? I would make the argument this could be the thing that could help you get an audience. How long until I receive results? It just depends on where you are posting and what you are posting about. If you're using my viral trend script, these are some of the reasons that my videos have gone completely viral last year. So I'm just sharing with you what I'm doing that's actually working. If you're wondering if it's working, just look at my YouTube channel, look at my videos, go look at my AI avatar videos. You will see stuff like this. This is a video, completely avatar created.
What if I told you Claude Code, the #1 AI coding?
90,000 views, 1,000 subscribers, completely AI generated. So this one says, isn't this against the YouTube terms of service, which is great. So what I do, it's a great question. What I do is every time I publish a video, I actually just check this little box here that says altered content. Do any of the following describe your content? Makes a real person appear to say something, alters footage or real events or place, generates a realistic looking scene that didn't actually occur. I just put yes. And, you know, clearly YouTube likes this video and it does not matter. It doesn't have an impact. I don't recommend that you don't let them know that it is altered. And really when you say that it's altered, all it does at the beginning of the video, in the top left corner, it says, really quick.
What if I told you Claude Code,
right there,
the #1 AI coding
altered
tool in
or
the entire
synthetic
world
content
right now, does not have to cost you a single dollar, not $10, not $20, workflows still run.
For the first 30
here
seconds,
dropping,
it disappears. No big deal. I haven't found it to be an issue. Somebody says, can I upgrade to the Inner Circle later? Yes, you can, but not at the special offer pricing that I have for you today. So this $117 pricing is actually just right now during this promotion. I've never offered this pricing before. When this promotion closes, it's going to go to $299 per month. So what else is included in the AI Inner Circle? Let me jump into that real quick. So if you would have been in my AI Inner Circle last year, you would have already had access to early mover topics like this, right? This is something that I've already been talking about, this AI content engine. And and people in my inner circle have had access to that. I've talked about how I built my YouTube channel 100,000 subscribers, how I have and sell 30 plus, it's actually 50 monthly clients in the agency selling AI marketing services, how deals close without me, how we've been growing with AI, all these early access things that I have discovered and shared with my AI Inner Circle community, like how to get early access to Manus when it was closed access. Sora got invites to that. ChatGPT ads, I found the forum where people can request to get early advertising access. This is the type of stuff that I share with my Inner Circle members that I can't put out there on other platforms. You also get my Swipe and Deploy Vault, which is all of my marketing company's SOPs, everything from AI search optimization, how we run Google Ads, how we price all of our services, how we do our client onboarding. So many things. Go to the page and check it out. I'm losing my voice. But this is definitely worth over $3,000. This is a complete step-by-step playbook with all of our company standard operating procedures. I mean, if you guys like the done-for-you element of like a franchise, it's not a franchise, I can't say that for legal reasons, but if you like the simplicity and the done-for-you element where you get all the stuff to start your business using a proven method, then that's exactly what that is. That's included. That's already there, by the way. That's already there in the Inner Circle. You can come here right now, join today, go to the learning section, and go to the Swipe and Deploy Vault, and you can see all of our company SOPs all already there. Full transparency, there's probably over 100. You're also going to get even more custom GPT projects beyond just the stuff that we use for AI content engine. Somebody says the AI Inner Circle one-time payment. No, it's a monthly membership. So $117 per month. You can join today. You have immediate access to everything that you see here in the members area. Yep. And when you join today for $117 per month, you will be locked in at that price point for your membership. Like when the promotion is over, it's going to go back to $299 a month. You also get the private council room, which is really the biggest part about the AI Inner Circle is this community element. You got almost 400 people here right now. And I'm in here. I dedicate a portion of my day every day. This is the most efficient way that I can provide value to a bunch of people at scale. And I do it right here. And then obviously we do weekly trainings too. But I'm in here every day, answering questions, engaging with people, giving you, I'm regularly like shooting videos and putting them in here on stuff that I never, like look at this one. Just some of the AI automations systems that our AI automation department has built over the last year. Our SEO delivery setup. So this is a form that we just put in all the information of our new client, and then it just shoots out a complete step-by-step task list in ClickUp for any new clients we get. This is a dashboard that we built for all of our search engine and AI search optimization clients. This is a Google Ads dashboard that we built that really uncovered almost $10,000 a month in Google Ads, overspent Google Ad spend. I haven't shared any of this stuff on YouTube. I can't share this stuff on YouTube. Where do I share this stuff? In my AI Inner Circle with all the action takers in there. So that's the private council room. You get immediate access to that. You also get the foundational training, which is like a training I put together on how to really start a business from zero, go to 6 figures, then go to 7 figures, and then remove yourself from the business. Again, weekly training, and you get your first client guarantee. So if you join the AI Inner Circle, let me jump back a couple slides real quick. So you get the private council room, foundational training, which again, I've talked about going from 0, 6 figures, 7 figures, removing yourself out of the business. Again, I've already done this, so I have the experience to talk about it. Weekly subject matter expert trainings, all of our subject matter experts, and then you get the first client guarantee. So if you join the AI Inner Circle, you follow the playbooks, put the strategies to play, you should be able to get your first client within the first 90 days. And I'm so confident that you should, that if you don't and it doesn't happen, then I'm going to work with you at no cost until you do. But the reality is that anything worthwhile, you guys, it takes effort. This isn't a magic button. It's not going to happen overnight. But inside the AI Inner Circle, you have everything that you need. You have the exact SOPs, you have the outreach frameworks, you have the automation systems to start conversations, to get your foot in the door with business owners. Many members land their first client well before the 90-day mark. If you put in the work, follow the systems, I'm going to help you get your first client. Okay. And again, if you don't want to join the AI Inner Circle, you can take me up on this stupidly low smoking deal for the entire AI content engine for $97. One time, go to nickponte.ai/clone me. Whew, what do you guys think? That was a lot of talking. Somebody says, I'm already in and learning. Hey, Jay, awesome. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions, because I do got to get out of here. We got another meeting I got to jump on. I appreciate you all being here. If you got some value out of this, please like and subscribe, comment below. Oh, let me give you guys that are here in the chat, I'm going to give you this prompt document right now, but if you're watching the replay, you can comment below and I'll send you the prompt document. You guys consider sharing this video with a friend who should get going with this business model. Because I feel like the clone is like the new frontier, right? So again, just before we get out of here, I don't see any new questions coming in. Bob says he just bought. Welcome, Bob. I need to, hold on a second here. Let me unshare this. I'm gonna get you that prompt document real quick for you, friend. Oh, somebody on my team put it in there for me. Thank you. I don't know who's there. Shashan, Cameron, Kai, appreciate you. You got the prompt documents in the chat below, you guys. Somebody says, will there be a replay of the live today? So yes, this is a YouTube video, so you can go to live stream right now, and or when the video is over, and you can rewatch this video. I actually don't know I'm gonna leave this video up for long because it's part of a special promotion, so I might be taking it down within the next couple days because we're going to close on Saturday. We're going to close this special offer on Saturday, you guys. So remember, I want you to get my fast action bonuses. I know we had over 50 people join yesterday. If you want 239 of my best converting thumbnail templates, I'm going to give those to you for free just for being one of the first people that joined through this promotion. And just a quick recap. You get all of this. You get all of this today. The AI content engine, step-by-step training, all the stuff that I shared with you, custom GPTs, my ironclad script prompt custom project, and then all of the stuff in my AI Inner Circle. Stupidly low price. I priced this too low. Next time I open this up, it will not be at this price. You can get all that stuff today for just $97, or if you pay $20 more, you can join my AI Inner Circle, where that stuff is already there, plus all these other things, thousands and thousands of dollars worth of value. Normally $299 a month, but you can get it all today for just 117 bucks. So with that, you guys, I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for engaging with me in the chat. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day and the weekend up ahead. I will see you.